Submitting to her dominating boss. Written by Laura Vixen. Narrated by Simone Knight. Sarah felt the cold sweat of panic dampen her forehead as she stared at the computer. The screen showed exactly nothing, and despite her best efforts to retrieve the typing, the page remained stubbornly blank. She'd been working on the report for most of the day and knew it was important, with her boss stressing a number of times that he needed the document before he left work that evening. Now it looked like he would be getting nothing, and Sarah felt her panic rising. Stupid! Stupid! She cursed silently as she continued trying to get the work back. When she looked at her watch and saw that it was well after 5, another curse escaped her lips. She'd been warned that working for Mr. Conroy wasn't the easiest of jobs, and that his dominating personality could rub people the wrong way. But for the most part, she found him not overly difficult to cope with. She wondered just how she would cope now, when she admitted to him that she'd lost the report and would need to start typing it from scratch again. She knew there was no way she would get the work finished that evening, and finally decided that there was no point in putting off the inevitable. Standing from her desk, she went to see her boss to tell him he wouldn't be getting his report. "Is the report finished?" Mr. Conroy asked curtly as soon as Sarah knocked and stepped in his office. She flinched at the question and could feel her panic rising further still as she moved to sit at the chair on the opposite side of his desk. When she didn't reply, he looked up from the work he was doing. "The report?" he asked again slowly, his eyes narrowing as he saw the look on his secretary's face. "I'm really sorry, Mr. Conroy," Sarah started. "Most of it was typed, but I seem to have lost it all." She saw the expression that crossed his face and flinched again. "I've been trying to get it back for the last 10 minutes, but I really don't know what I did, and—" Her voice trailed off, and she waited for the explosion. It didn't come, but she could hear the controlled anger in her boss's voice as he spoke. "Didn't I stress how important it was that I was given the report before I left today?" he started as he stood and leaned towards her over the desk. "Yes, but—" Sarah said, but she was quickly cut off. "And you're now telling me you have nothing for me," he went on. Sarah hung her head. "I'll stay late and retype it," she said quietly. "And will you get it finished?" Mr. Conroy asked. Sarah's voice suddenly failed her as she simply shook her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?